Took one family 8 months to get a family heirloom back after it was dropped off for a repair.
What's even worse than the wait is that the shop owner, she says, won't even return her calls. Desperate for help, she called Fox 4 problem solver Linda Wager.
The Schiffer robe used to be against the north wall.
John Schmidt is talking about a large wardrobe called a Schiffer robe that he and his wife purchased more than 50 years ago.
It was the second piece of furniture we ever bought.
But it's been missing from their home since last October. That's when his wife, Ann Schmidt, had it moved to a local repair shop to have it restored.
The drawers weren't opening easily.
After looking online, she decided to trust a shop called Tudor Woodworks.
And the owner, Stuart Brown, called me back.
Within days, Brown had sent a man from a moving company to pick up the Schiffer robe and move it to his shop. That was 8 months ago. And Mrs. Schmidt not only doesn't have her Schiffer robe back, she says she can't get Stuart Brown to even return her phone calls.
Finally, he had somebody call me who said he worked for or with him. And he said, well, he's having a lot of problems. He had COVID. His kid had COVID and was hospitalized. And he just wants you to be patient.
That was just before Christmas, so Mrs. Schmidt waited until January before she started calling again. And again, Stuart Brown never returned her calls.
I just want my furniture back. I don't want it to disappear.
The problem is that Mrs. Schmidt has no idea how to even find Tudor Woodworks. There is no address on its website or Facebook page, and the two addresses he has listed with the Missouri Secretary of State's office track to what is now a vacant lot and this building in the West Bottoms, where apparently he once had a business, but moved away several years ago, according to a neighboring business. Mrs. Schmidt finally contacted the moving company Tudor Woodworks used to pick up her Schiffer robe. She reached a man named Chris who promised her by text message that he will make sure Stuart Brown returns her Schiffer robe. But that was weeks ago, and she still doesn't have it.
But I'm trying to be sympathetic.
Fox 4 problem solvers tracked down Stuart Brown and Tudor Woodworks through court filings. His woodworking shop is now in the basement of his home at the Van Noy Mansion near Swope Park. In fact, this is video of him from a few weeks ago when he was talking about the sale of that mansion on Fox 4. It sold just a few days later. So not only is Brown moving soon, the contents of his home will be auctioned off at the end of the month, although the furniture listed on an auction site does not include a Schiffer robe. With time of the essence, problem solvers paid a visit to the Van Noy Mansion where we met Stuart Brown. Brown insisted to us that he'd tried repeatedly to contact Mrs. Schmidt about her furniture, but he says she would never pick up her phone, referring to her as a difficult customer.
I've been trying to get hold of her a bunch of times.
But problem solvers did some digging and discovered Mrs. Schmidt isn't the only person who's had trouble with Tudor Woodworks. This lawsuit was filed after a Leawood woman was unable to retrieve a $30,000 chair she gave Brown to restore. Problem Solver spoke to another customer who was forced to file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau and the Attorney General when he couldn't get Brown to return either his phone calls or the chairs he'd given him. Both cases have since been resolved. Here's the good news. Brown promised Fox 4 problem solvers he would return the Schmidt Schiffer robe this week, and he did. Linda Wager, Fox 4 problem solvers.